Oh, next one. Let's start the next one. The Crushing Tide. The Secretariat has recent developments to share. Your timing could not be better. The Admiral has just this moment returned from a meeting with the Sahagin. I shall inform her of your arrival. Ah, brilliant. I'm glad you're here. We've decided on our next course of action. As you know, we face two distinct but interconnected challenges. The transformations occurring among the Sahagin may be one, but the blasphemy itself is the root of the problem. Thus far, those who succumbed to the change have all been affiliated with the Crushing Tide, who continue to resist our diplomatic efforts. Were we to put a stop to the phenomenon, as well as address their grievances, we may yet have a chance at peace. With two birds with one stone, I like it. To that end, I would propose a double-pronged approach. On one front, we shall work in tandem with all our Sahagin allies to redouble our patrols. Should the blasphemies surface, we will share this knowledge and move immediately to dispatch the threat. At the same time, we will pursue a dialogue with the Crushing Tide. We need to bring them back to the negotiating table, and then see what can be done to convince them to stand down. A key point will no doubt be the lingering issue of securing land from their spawning grounds. It is a discussion I intend to approach with an open mind. It will be no easy task, but we succeeded with the Kobolds, and I have faith that we will succeed with the Sahagin as well, so long as we parley in good faith. I can only hope the Crushing Tide share this sentiment. I doubt they will listen. You're wise to temper your expectations, but I would not abandon hope ere we try. At any rate, Noel sent word of one priest who styles himself the leader of the Crushing Tide, has grudgingly agreed to hear us out. Oh, that's good. That's a good first step. I will parley with him face to face at the Sapsa spawning grounds, and would have you at my side. If you do not object, that is. Oh, of course not. I'd never turn in anything down for you, Merylweb. Excellent. In that case, pray join me at South Tidegate when you are ready. From there, we will go together. Go together? I like the sound of this. Alright, let's head back to South Tidegate. Hopefully Merylweb can make some good progress with the Sahagin, because she did a great job with the Kobolds in post-Shadowbringers. This was Shadowbringers, right? Yeah, it had to be, because we've fixed their tempering. All prepared, are you? Dao is not known for his patience. We shall take care not to incur his ire. I was told he would be at the spawning grounds upon our arrival, but it appears he has been delayed. Let us speak with Sahagin here. Mayhap one of them will be able to shed light on what may be keeping him. One more thing. I come here as a representative of Limsa Luminza on a diplomatic mission. Should the talks deteriorate and things come to blows, I cannot be seen to bloody my hands. I trust you understand. Oh, don't worry, Merylweb, I totally understand. And with that, let us be off. Merylweb is accompanying you? Oh yeah, I like this. Alright, now where do we need to go? Oh, okay, all the way over there. Right through the fate. Okay, belligerent Sahagin. What is this? Since when are filthy shorewalkers free to intrude upon our secret spawning grounds? Pray forgive our intrusion. We seek an audience with Speaker Dao. Where will we find him? You will do no such thing, Shorewalker! We have not forgotten what you did to Lord Leviathan! Begone! We won't get much out of this one. Let's try elsewhere. I thought we were gonna have to fight him, or I thought he was gonna attack us. Okay, how about this one? Stoic Sahagin. Shh! What do you trespass in our domain, vile Shorewalkers? We mean you no harm. We come only for a peaceful parley with your leader, Master Dao. Where might we find him? We desire no parley with your shorewalkers who would steal our home. Were it not for your insatiable selfishness, we Chicagan would grow to flourish. Your grievances are justified. That is why I would speak with Master Dao, and work towards a peaceful solution. Psh, empty words from the thieving shorewalker. Well, I mean, she was a pirate. But so be it. Soon you shall learn the futility of your efforts. Speaker Dao is currently overseeing security at the spawning grounds. You will find him by the entrance. Now mark my words. You will wish you hadn't. We shall see. I thank you for your aid. What a lovely fellow. Oh, let's go speak with Speaker Dao. He's supposed to be over here at the entrance. Yeah, there he is. Oh yeah, he's got the big crab head. Shorewalker in our spawning grounds? To what do I owe the displeasure? Speaker Dao, I presume. Our apologies for entering into your home unannounced. I am Merowid Blowfish, Chief Admiral of Limsa Lumenza, and this is Brilliant Mason, Godkiller. We come seeking a parley. A parley. That we might strive for peace between our peoples. Parley, you say? Prolonging this conflict any further will lead only to needless suffering. The menace both our people face is great indeed. If ever there was a time to set aside our differences and come together for the greater good, it is now. I invite you to join us at South Tidegate for formal negotiations. Shorewalker and Shahagan coming together? What assurance do I have that you will not slit our gills the moment we set foot within your territory? I can offer naught but my word. We open our gates to you and invite you into our home as a show of respect. I do not trust you, Shorewalker, but let it never be said that the Dao of the Crushing Tide was a coward. I accept your offer, but attempt any treachery or subterfuge, and your people will drown in their own blood. Very well, Master Dao. I look forward to a productive discussion. Let us return then. I shall send word to Noel as well. I would have our Sahagan allies join us at the parley. Know this, Shorewalker. I come not because your words sway me, but to show my spawn brothers that Dao of the Crushing Tide is no coward. Sure. Sure, bro. Sure. Okay, let's head back over to the gate. Speak with Merowib. Wonder how much progress we're actually going to make on... Well, I mean, hopefully we'll be able to have a decent discussion, unlike, because Merowib's shown that she's decent at... what's the word? Plasticating? Sure. The other tribes, when we saw with the kobolds. Okay, Merowib, let's see what you got. Thank you for joining us here, Master Dao. Shh. The air sickens me. Be brief. Aye. Let's get straight to the heart of the matter. A common threat looms before us. One more powerful than any primal, with the potential to bring death without end to both Sahagan and Luminzen alike. These circumstances call for swift and united action. You doubt our intentions, but I remind you that we have liberated many of your kin from Leviathan's enthrallment. They and countless other Sahagin have joined us of their own free will, and we may ensure the survival of both our peoples. Aye. By their deeds have the Lamentans proven themselves worthy of our trust. Master Dao, you and your crushing tide want only to secure the future of your people. I say that this can only be done by confronting this threat together. Threats! What is this threat you speak of? If it's unity you crave, then submit yourself to our command. Be as the Serpent Reavers. They are the only shorewalkers I deem to call friends. Oh, really? You would ask us to willingly surrender ourselves to the Lord of the World? I do. For that, and that alone, will ensure peace between us. Preposterous! Your propose not alliance, but servitude. This lies nothing but death for all Chicagan. Do you hear, my spawn brothers? The Shorewalker have stolen this one's mind. He decries Lord Leviathan and espouses the lunacy of our sworn foes. This treacherous wretches have abandoned our god and conspire to drive we faithful from our ancestral home. We cannot, we must not let this stand. For shame! Forsaken by our spawn brothers, they set aside the fiendish ones and blasphemies of our Lord Leviathan. Uh-oh. It's just who steal our spawning grounds and slaughter our children, our future! Uh-oh. Ah, yes, a 2-for-1 deal. Behold this blessing. Lord Leviathan grants us greater and greater strength. Well, that's not good. So he's facilitating these transformations? Ah, nothing like a maniacal priest. You would call this a blessing? Such horrors! Flee for your lives! Ah, yes. Slither. The beast makes for Aleport. I leave this place to you. Splendid. Let all our spawn brothers be blessed with such power. Yay. Nothing like religion. Anyway, let's take this blasphemy out. Hello, sir. Just gonna poke you a couple times, hope you don't mind. I have this one ability, the Worm Thrust, but I have no idea how to actually activate it and use it. So I just put it there because I think it gets activated with this stuff. Anyway, let's talk to Noel. Psst, this is the second time you've saved my life, Shorewalker. My gratitude is so boundless as the sea. But what of the Admiral? We must go to her aid. Okay. I mean, I doubt she needs help. Like, let's be real here. She does need our help. Like I said, she doesn't need our help. Although, unfortunately, it looks like she wasn't quite in time. Psst, what a horrific shite! I was too late. I'm sorry. Shh, there's no need to apologize. You are not responsible for my people's plight. But what I cannot fathom is Dao's response. Oh, please pleased he was to see his brothers become slaving beasts. The fool believes it a blessing from Leviathan himself. Any hope for a peaceable solution will be lost should Tao and his crushing tide manage to wield these transformations as weapons against us. I shudder at the very thought, and yet the true threat, the blasphemy, is still out there, yes? Just so. The first ones to transform are those who have fallen into the deepest depths of despair. The more painful their anguish, the more fearsome and formidable they become in their bestial form, and the greater their influence over others. We cannot scarcely hope to stand against a legion of such foes. Would that there was more my people could do to help. I will have the Maelstrom patrol the seas for the blasphemy, that we might slay it with all due haste. But this may well amount to naught. If the blasphemy too was born from a Sahagin, it could be sheltering in the depths, beyond the reach of our ships. In that case, pray allow my spawn brothers and I to serve as your eyes beneath the sea. Thank you, Noel. Through our efforts combined, we might yet weather this threat. As for your brothers, who gave their lives today for our cause, I shall see that they are returned home and laid to rest as they deserve. You have my gratitude, Admiral. And with that, we should return as well. There is much work to be done, and would see it done quickly. I must take my fallen brother home. Okay. Oh, that was a bit unfortunate. And now we learn that the maniacal priest is purposely turning people into blasphemies. Great. Oh, let's head back to the Maelstrom Command and turn in this quest. And let's talk to the Secretariat first. Oh, you've returned. The Admiral was just briefing me on the events at the spawning grounds. Ah, brilliant. I was just sharing our findings. So you see, the danger is exactly as the Sahagin described. While Dao and his ilk have no means of forcibly triggering the phenomenon at present, 'tis plain they intend to seek one out. Redouble our patrols offshore and inform me at the first sign of anything out of the ordinary. It shall be done, Admiral. I worry that we may be stretching ourselves too thin. Should the situation take a turn for the worse, I will recall our forces from Garlemald. Yet I would reserve that as a last resort. What do you mean I'm here? What other forces do you need? For now, I must get to work securing reinforcements. I ask that you remain close by. We may have need of your strength all too soon. That was the crushing tide. Yeah, it looks like things aren't going too good.